Uh, um, my favourite commercially made mandolin. I mean, there's a lot of really nice instruments around nowadays. Lots of companies are doing interesting things. But right years ago, when like in the '70s, I went to America and was in the Mandolin Brothers in New York and Staten Island, and I had a nice mandolin, a handmade mandolin with me. I was looking around at some of the instruments there, and I picked up this instrument off the wall in Mandolin Brothers and played it, and I went, "Oh, this is nice," and looked at the price of it and went, "Phew, that's pretty good, that's very good." And I thought it'd be an American. I thought it was an American mandolin because, I had seen other early takes of a F5, say, coming out of Japan, and while they look nice and the price, couldn't complain for the price, it'd be good, but they never really quite got that sound. So this instrument I picked up, it had that sound. It had a really good throaty sound and was very affordable. And of course, it was a Kentucky, and and the guys there went, "Oh no, it's made in Japan." I went, "Oh wow, that's the first mandolin I played that kind of, oh, it was a bit of a Gibson fan." I had an A4 and I had handmade mandolins in England from makers. I had some nice instruments. I had played some F5s and I had played some nice instruments. So I think I knew what I was listening to. But anyway, the Kentucky stuck out, and that was 1975, I reckon. So it was a long time ago. I didn't buy it, but I saw it and went, "That's impressive," because I hadn't seen anything like that. Now here I am many years later with my shop, and Saga Musical Instruments is one of my suppliers, and Kentucky is their brand, and now I know a lot more about the instrument. And they've just upgraded. What's happened? I mean, they make fantastic. Their F5s, their top models, have always been very impressive. But the lower range has been in production for quite some time, and this is a new KM 250. And the first thing I notice about it is it's got that dark. It's got a thick A string and even E string. Fair bit of thump behind the string. The A string is fantastic. It's got a thick tone, and mandolins will suffer at the lower price range. Mandolins suffer from thinning out, or having not a lot of warmth on the bottom. So this instrument is pretty amazing. It's it's beautifully finished, and some nice timber in there, and it's coming into Australia at just under $1,000, which is great value. There's a bit of bluegrass. Oh, hang on, just for my fun.